U.S. Army Corps of Engineers North Atlantic Division, a robust team executing the diverse missions of the Army Corps through 14 states in the Northeast, as well as throughout Europe and Africa. Headquartered at Fort Hamilton in Brooklyn, New York, the division is one of 9 within the Army Corps, which all support 3 chief missions: ensuring military readiness, protecting and securing America's water resources, and restoring and enhancing the environment. The division's construction management team supports a large number of Army and Air Force installations in the Northeast and in Europe. This support could include contracting for the construction of large projects like dining facilities, barracks projects, or administrative buildings, or assisting installations with small support projects like installing solar walls or repairing roads. The division also provides its expertise to the U.S. European Command and the U.S. Africa Command to contract and manage the design and construction of small humanitarian assistance projects like schools, clinics, and wells in Eastern Europe and Africa. The Corps is perhaps best known as a federal integrator for water resource management. As funded by Congress, the division conducts studies of waterways, including rivers and harbors, to determine their usage, navigability, and potential commercial benefits to the nation. Upon congressional approval and funding, the division then executes projects in those waterways, like dredging a river or harbor, or executing drift collection operations to ensure safe and reliable transport of goods and services. The Corps also evaluates the feasibility and cost of managing the risk of flood and storm damage in these areas, and, as directed by Congress, will construct, maintain, and operate these projects with local partners. The Corps' flood and storm damage reduction projects, like dams, hurricane barriers, and engineered beaches, have provided enormous benefits by reducing flood damages, nurturing the growth of commerce, and providing recreational areas. Population growth, urbanization of wetlands and floodplains, and deferred maintenance on some critical infrastructure projects all increase risk, and so the division continues to perform assessments and repairs as authorized and funded. Vitally important to public safety and health is the division's environmental support mission. As a federal permitting authority, the Corps works with private, commercial, and government entities to permit for construction and discharging in wetlands and waterways. The mission is to protect the nation's aquatic resources while allowing for reasonable development through fair, flexible, and balanced permit decisions. If a proposed project has the potential to impact the waters of the United States, then a permit must be requested. The Corps is also an environmental steward. In the Northeast, there are 132,000 acres of Corps-owned land at 260 recreation sites. We manage about 2,000 campsites, 350 miles of trails, and 34 boat ramps at 7 lakes. The Corps is the largest federal provider of outdoor recreation, and here in the Northeast, our recreation sites receive about 11 million visitors per year. In addition, the Corps assists the federal government in managing, designing, and executing a full range of cleanup and protection activities, including ecosystem restoration and the remediation of sites contaminated with hazardous or radioactive waste or ordnance. In the Northeast, this includes work at Superfund sites, formerly used defense sites, and support to the EPA's Brownfields program. The Corps' North Atlantic Division also has a robust Support for Others program, where we operate essentially as a government-owned engineering firm providing specialized planning, design, construction, or contracting support to government agencies and our allies. This could include support to the City of New York to inspect bridges, the U.S. Missile Defense Agency to assist with project management support, or the Government of Israel to lend quality assurance assistance on military construction projects. During emergencies, the Corps' North Atlantic Division operates under the Federal Emergency Management Agency to coordinate public works and engineering assistance to affected states. The division also lends its engineering expertise in times of war to combatant commanders to help evaluate, build, and renovate critical military or civil infrastructure. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers North Atlantic Division, proud to serve the nation and her allies in peacetime and in war, to execute critical engineering missions. We are the North Atlantic Division, building strong, bridging the Atlantic.